Oh my god, you guys. Good morning. I just put this jumpsuit back on that I got from Arizona. It was like a carnival or parade, or it was like the state fair, yeah. And I ended up finding this brand, like this little pop-up shop at the carnival at the fair. And I just love this so much. This jumpsuit is so pretty. But anyways, today I'm gonna talk to you guys when I get back home, but I'm just gonna run and get some food and to pick up a new wig. So if you want to check out like my new wig for the week, you can check that out on YouTube Shorts. But last night went so well. He ended up buying me some weed, giving me some money, buying me some food, and sending me back home. So today I've been off for a couple of days. It is 4:15 p.m. It is Monday, September 23rd. This storage has had the elevator down. We haven't had power here. It's been a couple of days since I've been able to access my unit and do what the fuck I need to do. So I've been like super irritated by that. It honestly has been like stopping me from like going to work, doing what I need to do, because like they haven't been prioritizing the power and people accessing their unit. So I thought that was strange. It looks like I have stair access, so I had to walk up 4 flights of stairs. Today, I'm just trying to take a self-care day. Of course, it's raining, and every time I wear these goddamn pants, it starts raining. Every time I wear them, it seems like it starts raining, and my like the bottom of my leg, the hem of my pants is always soaking wet. I'm just here to kind of restock myself and prepare for the rest of the week. I'm just gonna get my life together, and then I'll talk to you guys when I'm done. I have to have them cut my freaking lock because suddenly the key that was been on here for months and months and months all year long is suddenly gone. So I'm like, things could literally just like never run smoothly. Like it's like the last couple of days I've been bombarded with technology issues. This power outage has been at the storage. I'm just like exhausted mentally and physically from doing and having to do so much more extra just to get things to work these last couple of days. Like, and everybody is just so ineffective at their job. Nobody has good customer service. I'm just like, oh my god. It's already 4 o'clock and I'm just like, while we wait for the manager to get here to cut my lock, I'm just gonna do a quick to-do list. Get my natural hair supplies, wash my hair, prepare for content. I need to go to Sally's, get some wax beads, but I'm not sure if that's happening today. I'm going to do my detox mask and facial. I have like a bunch of stuff that I need to charge. I need to take my shoes to go to the shoe repair, and then I have to make my lunch for Tuesday. Hi, how are you? This is my okay. It's the circle one that I don't have. Yeah. The one that goes inside.
Yeah, no problem. You got the agreement signed?
I did sign it,
okay,
yes.
Awesome. Do you mind if I slide your stuff over?
Yes. I got it. I keep up with these keys so much, like I'm literally on top of it all the time, and then it just like disappeared. I'm like, how did that happen?
Totally get it though. Watch your eyes.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem.
That's intense. I didn't know you guys went through all that.
Yeah, I'll come and soup it up.
Okay, no worries. Thank you.
Yeah, enjoy the rest of your day.
You too. Since Friday was so chaotic, the power went out. I didn't have access to my unit, and I also it was a filming day. It just, everything kind of just went up in flames. So I'm not gonna complain about it. I'm just gonna straighten everything up, and then we can head out to go meet my plug, because I'm about to go.
Dancing is what to do. Dancing's what I do. Dancing's what clears my soul. Dancing's what makes me whole. Dancing is what to do. Dancing's what I do. Dancing's what clears my soul. Dancing's what makes me whole. Dancing is what to do. Dancing's what I do. Dancing's what clears my soul. Dancing's what makes me whole. Dancing is what to do. Dancing's what I do. Dancing's what clears my soul. Dancing's what makes me whole. Dancing is what to do. Dancing's what I do. Dancing's what clears my soul. Dancing's what makes me whole. that busy bag. Throw that busy. Throw that bag. Throw that busy. Throw that bag. Throw that busy. Throw that bag. Throw that busy.
Dancing's what makes me whole all the time. My baby, you on my mind, and I don't know why, yeah, but the feeling is fine. Can't you see? Yeah, honey, you are for me. Oh, we were meant to be.
Officially, like, over the day. I'm hot as fuck. The lock acting like it's not wanting to open. The second lock. I'm like, didn't I just open this shit? I got my weed. I'm finna smoke. Because this is why I'm feeling irritated today. I'm just gonna grab my shit and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Alright, so unfortunately, my phone needs to be charged and I have no freaking power source. I'm just over today already. It's a lot of things that I need to do. Oh my god, how do I walk out and leave my freaking, like, how did I walk out and leave my freaking, you know what I mean, thing that I need. So tired of being here. I'm really ready to go ahead. I'm really ready to move. Like, I really am ready to move. I'm like so sick of the city. I'm sick of the people. I'm sick of everything. Like, I don't want to be around nobody, like, at all. Another thing that irritated the hell out of me is I left my headphone case here last night. And it always seems like there's somebody here when I'm here. Like, I'm just like, oh my god. I'm so tired of them staring so hard at my stuff. Like, what the why are you staring at my stuff so hard? Like, I'm not looking at anybody else's shit. Like, it's so weird. And it's men and women. Like, they just can't keep their eyes off of your stuff. And I'm just like, what are you staring at? Like, I'm just literally looking at your eyeballs, tracing across my stuff, and, like, not being able to, like, stop and control yourself. Is everything okay? Do you see anything? Is there something on my face? Because I'm just trying to understand, like, why are you staring at my stuff? It must be like a person's psyche, you know, if they just like cannot control themselves. Like, we learned very early on, like, to not like stare at people. I don't know if this is just like a pretty girl like code of honor. Like, I don't know, maybe this is a part of our code that we just don't stare at a bitch. Like, you just don't stare at a bitch. And even like men who like, oh, give them a pass, they're probably just like admiring your beauty, this and that. No, I'm not. No. Stop staring as well, okay, you weirdo. There's that. That's life. Phone's dead, everything's dead. So we're just going to drop that stuff off and then leave. I will see you guys tomorrow because I can't. I didn't get everything that I wanted to get done today done, but I definitely feel myself. I had a temporary, you know, depressive episode, so I needed to kind of just like take a couple days off and sleep and rest and just like be in my episode. But now I'm back, so I'm just going to roll up. I got some new papers, and these are actually supposed to be biodegradable papers. These Blazy Susans. So if you like, so I don't know, I was the other papers that I was using, like when you throw them to the earth, they're not actually, you know, biodegradable. I'm learning how to roll these Susie Blazy papers. They're actually low-key hard to roll because I'm like, the paper is a little bit thinner than like what I'm used to and stuff. And that should be enough to last me tomorrow, like through tomorrow, because I'm going to work tomorrow. This wind is blowing so hard. If it blow my weed, I'm gonna fight. What I've been seeing them do, okay, is that on these papers, it's like a little like sticky part that is supposed to connect both sides and help you like roll it down more. So I have not been rolling these things right, but how I rolled it, still got it smoking slow. So I was like, shit, I ain't mad. This people-pleasing version of me is dead. I no longer shy away from dissension anymore, because if you have a motherfucking problem, and anybody else got a motherfucking problem, I need everybody who got a motherfucking problem to get together and figure out what the fuck you're gonna do about it. They thought that they were getting away with stealing from me, and it has really turned into their worst nightmare. It's very awkward today. There's been actually a very awkward year that this person keeps showing up with my things. Why do you keep showing up in my clothes? And everyone is watching. So I just had to put an end to a fight that, you know, I did not start. Drip too hard, don't stand too close. You motherfucker run this round off this way. I did an amazing facial on myself this morning. Why did I say so? I did an amazing facial on myself. And then my most recent set is by Kiss, the press-on nail. I am about to take this hair off now. I really love this wig. This wig is actually, this is a good motherfucking deal. For $26. 26 dollars. Okay, here's my second blunt, because that hat was not given. The whole community is watching this right now. Everyone is literally watching me have to use you as today's lesson. I'm so confused, bro. I don't even know you. Like, I never had a real conversation with you. So this is like really awkward. I'm really scared. This damn buzz. That's how I feel, because you keep like bothering me. Like, that's how y'all feel. All my harassers on the internet. Who the fuck is this? I have to admit, I'm slightly boy crazy. Like, I love the men's. I do. I love them. All different shapes and sizes, all flavors, all of them. And one thing I can't resist is a man, a black man with some locks. Good morning, vlog, or should I say good afternoon. It is 1:33 p.m. I have 2.5 hours before my next showcase is booked. So today we are going to Enemy Studios and we have another space booked. I just got out the shower and did my skincare routine and I feel very good. So I'm just gonna head over to my storage, and that's where we will get ourselves organized for the day and stretch out, because we don't have a whole lot of time. But this is what I want to do today. I'm going to work tomorrow, so I'll talk to you guys when I get to my storage. So I'm here in my storage. I got everything ready. I have 3 outfits to choose from. It is 3:16. I'm actually going to hurry up and get the hell out of here because my reservation is for 4:30. We need to go because the bus comes in 4 minutes. So I'll talk to you guys when we get to the studio. All right, you guys. So I just got off my bus and I'm almost to the studio. So I am freestyling as per usual, but this is gonna be my first freestyle. I mean, I guess it's technically not my first freestyle on a static pole because I'm going to do static today because I feel like my anxiety really shines through when I'm on a static pole. So I am a little bit nervous because I'm so rusty. I still feel rusty after taking time off, but I love pole, and pole is always a part of my life. So it doesn't necessarily mean I have to be on it all the time. Quality over quantity any day. My name's Felicia. My name's Felicia. I had the space book for. Hi, Leslie. How you doing?
Wow.
Good, good. Been better, been worse. I'm so sorry you got COVID again.
Life in the big city.
I know. I think, what I remember I told you I'm still new. And I feel like a big part of it was that, the last city I lived in was very small. And I didn't realize that Houston was so big. I'm like, it's really big, actually. It's a lot of noise and people, and it's spread out too. And so I have about 40 minutes until the studio is available. So I'm just gonna get ready. This wig cap is a little big for my head. So, period. Okay, quick little foundation. Cause baby, we don't care. You ain't gonna be looking at my face. Oh! So, what's funny is something that's been happening to me. It doesn't really happen when I have on my kinky wig, but when I have on like more European style, it's like something happened. People, they reveal like their psyche. So I just was recently, I recently got a download that because of like all of the alienation that I've faced in my life, I actually have like come to like disregarding people. So like I looked at the definition to this. So to disregard someone or something is to pay no attention to it, ignore the action or state of disregarding or ignoring something is related to not feeling as if it's worth noticing. So I actually do a lot of this, and it's just like honestly like how I've protected my energy in my peace. So I definitely do a lot of like disregarding. So like if something isn't like relevant to me, then I'm not really like, I don't really notice it, or I really ignore it. So when I was on the bus yesterday, right? So these two old black men, and I'm telling you, like, I really don't like being on these routes where I have to deal with like a bunch of like older black people. Like it's not like the fact that they're older, it's the fact that like most of them are bums, they have no knowledge, they have like no material resources, so they just get on the bus to like harass people and find something to do because they have nothing else to do. And yesterday I had on one of my beautiful straight wigs. Now the thing is, my hair is always done. My hair is always going to be beautiful, okay? That's just my life with traction alopecia. If you want to see the full story on how I got traction alopecia when I was violently attacked and bullied as a kid, then you can check that out on my channel. I'll probably link it somewhere as well. When these two black men got on the bus, like I've been guided to multiple times, is that like I really should not like make eye contact or communicate with these people, because I'm legitimately scared at this point. I'm legitimately scared for my safety because of so many irrational attacks in my life, whether that be directly or indirect. There's been a lot of like just attacking me in my life, and I'm not asking for anybody's pity, because at this point where I feel comfortable enough to talk about it means, actually I don't need anything on my forehead. When I get to this point that I'm actually like comfortable enough to like talk about it openly, means that I'm on the path, like I'm pretty much in acceptance, and I'm like finding a lot of solutions to my issues already. He was on the bus, and these two, I'm like I said, I'm legitimately scared, so I really just don't want to talk to anybody, because at any moment I feel like there's going to be somebody who like burst out into a violent attack against me. You know, you may not have known this about me, but I really actually like have struggled with harassment and like just violence and abuse in like a lot of my like relationships and like from strangers as well. So like I realize that they're motivated to like shock me or like anger me and like harm me in some way. Like my point is always proven. You know, I'm on the bus, my hair is beautiful, and as soon as they get on, I turn away. Like I don't want to make eye contact. I don't want to give you like any reason to start like staring at my belongings and just like trying to overanalyze me and become like obsessed with me and just looking at me. Like I just turn away. I did not say anything out of my mouth, not one word. 15 seconds later, stupid bald-headed ass bitch. You have no idea what my hair looks like. The first thing that you see when you see a black woman wearing a beautiful wig is to try to point out the fact that she's wearing the wig. It shows that where your psyche is, because you were so composed, you could not control your urge to disparage me, and I did nothing to you. I just looked away from you. But your psyche felt disregarded, okay? Your psyche felt disregarded, so, and rightfully so, right? You were rightfully disregarded by me, because your reaction was not just to sit the fuck down and mind your business. Your reaction was really internalized. Really, you know, you're not really seeing it as, oh, that woman doesn't want to connect, or that woman, you know, felt. Anyways, like you can't like just misperceive anything. Like you have to be like, okay, you know, that person could have saw something, heard something behind them, and that was the reason why they looked away. But you immediately grew aggressive and violent at like a perception of me, of whatever thing that you perceive. The truth is, no, I don't want to connect with anybody. I don't want to talk to you. But your psyche could not handle the fact that I said no, or that I didn't want to like be engaged. So you immediately started disparaging somebody that you don't even know. So like that kind of irrational behavior be scaring the fuck out of me. Like when I see when people harass me on doing, like, this is not the first time this has happened. Last week somebody take a look at my hair being done and it's like, stupid ass, that's why you wear the wig. What? Like, I'm like, that's why my wig costs more than your entire life. Like, you know, it don't, but it looked like it. It sure damn don't look like it. Wig was slaying left and right. I ain't never walking out looking busted. Unless you caught me with my bonnet on going to the beauty supply store. Like, this has led to like a major communication breakthrough about this traumatic experience that happened to me in my childhood, where I was violently attacked by a group of classmates that wanted to pull out my hair. And, you know, seeing as though my mom always kept our hair done, we were well spoken. Oh my God, I forgot so much stuff. I don't have no mascara. I don't have no brush to like do nothing. It's like, damn, like it's right in, like it's embedded in the collective black psyche that when they see me as a black woman showing up confident with my hair done, well groomed, well spoken, and not acting like an idiot on the public transportation, that it is triggering to them in some way. You literally burst out when someone didn't even say anything to you, right? And thankfully I'm free and liberated in my mind that I don't internalize those things, because I know what happened to my hairline. You know, only I can live with have the debilitating experience that comes with traction alopecia. And you're like sitting up mad at a black woman for not wanting to like protect their, like putting up a boundary, protecting their energy and protecting their space. And they're like, you know, and you're just mad because there was a boundary that was placed that, you know, you were uncomfortable with, because somehow you felt entitled to connecting with me. I'm disregarding you and I don't feel like you're worth connecting with. I don't really feel bad about like my decision to like not connect with anybody, especially on the on the public transit where there's like clearly a safety issue. I am just like scared about like people's irrational behavior. Like something that I feel is irrational is like you speeding down a residential street with no, like, where there's no street lights and there's a lot of pedestrians. That is the kind of irrational mindset that like really scares me. There's even been times where like I've been scared that somebody's gonna see my aura and they're like gonna wanna hit me with their car when they see me driving. Like, it's so scary, y'all. Like, I'm sorry, I'm just like scared because everyone is just like attacking. And I just feel like I need to get to safety as soon as possible. Because, you know, being out here with the Negro spirituals is a health risk and it's also a safety risk. Hey, you guys, I have on my Russian exotic flow outfit and it just looks like this. And I'm about to head to the studio. Period. What was said? Nothing. Nothing. Right? Nothing was said. Nothing. So the speaker in here is not working as per usual, and the one that I need. So I'm like, I just went into the other studio, and that one was just like a dance floor, so it didn't have any poles. So that just challenged me to like do some more floor work. Alright, you guys, I just finished up everything. I actually ended up just doing one look because I just feel like it was something about today and this costume that makes me remember like my journey. Let me hurry up because I'm actually a few minutes over past my reservation. So that is all, folks. I am low-key tired. and I'm low-key rusty. I miss being in the studio. So I cannot wait until I have my own space to pole again. It is 5:42 p.m. All I'm doing today, I'm about to head back to my storage and just get organized for the weekend because I'm going to be working at the club all weekend. So I am looking forward to making my money. It's Wednesday, so tomorrow I plan on working Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So no days off this weekend just because I'm trying to come up on that money and trying to get the hell out of certain places and things. So I will talk to you guys later. Thank you for joining, and I'll see you later. Today, I made a rash decision. It was a last-minute decision to not pay my rent because we need to reset and readjust because I don't want to live where there's irrational people. Okay? I don't want to be where there's someone obsessing over me. I don't want to be where somebody is just like obsessing about my life. So the house mom there, and you know, me and her were cool at first. And I actually am happy that I decided to communicate with her because she offered a lot of perspective. I'm not going to say it's a total disillusionment with this person. But what I'm going to say is when there claims to be, like when a woman claims to have fulfillment, right? Be careful with people wanting your life. So, you know, the first times that, I was hanging around her, I just noticed, that she couldn't keep her eyes from looking at my things. You talking to somebody and they doing this? What are you looking at? My eyes are here. One night, of course, I'm having a technical issue and shit. I'm trying to download some files, right? There's lots of video files on my screen. I usually kept my bunk very closed off like a fort, but it was something with those blankets that I didn't feel like adjusting. I didn't feel like keeping it up. I was just like, let the blankets fall how they may, child. Y'all want to look at me? No, y'all gonna find a way to look at me by any means, child. Like y'all psyche is composed. Who is that quiet girl in the room? Who is that quiet, beautiful woman? Does she think she better than us? You think you're Beyonce? You think you're a celebrity? No, I'm just here trying to heal, bitch. Y'all take everything personally. And the truth is, maybe you should. Maybe it is a little bit of that, though. Like, it is a little bit of that, though. I really don't want to talk to you, though. So I'm just here to do what I need to do. I ain't planning to play nice. Like, I ain't finna play nice. I'm just here to do what I need to do. Y'all trying to link up and team up and I don't know what's going on. But basically I was downloading all these files, right? And my screen is, bright white screen file download situation. And so I'm like, the blankets was falling down. And so they gave more access into my bunk, like more visual access into my bunk. And I so happened to glance up. I'm telling you. Where all that noise coming from? Oh, the vent. I'm telling you, this is like I don't know if it was like really early as fuck o'clock in the morning. Like it might have been like 6 a.m. but it felt like it was before the sun came up. So it was like, it was dark in the room. There was no sun coming through the window. So I saw her on her bed. She was in a cross-legged position, sitting up on her bed. She's on the top bunk. I'm on the bottom bunk on the next bunk. I don't know if that makes sense, but it basically gave her like this angle into my bunk where she could see the screen. Like the screen was illuminated and you can just like, it will probably catch your eye. So I'm like, I'm not going to give you, no, it might have just caught your eye. You're like, oh, what? Okay. Like, just seeing a light and it's dark everywhere, right? That's just your body's natural response to stimuli. But what it felt like is that I had time to look up and make eye contact with you. When I made eye contact with you, that was the realization for you, not just you though, for me too, that there is something you were engaged with me, your psyche was engaging with me too much. Okay, your psyche was engaging with me too much. So you're staring a little too long and hard, trying to eye down into like my information. Like my data is my privacy. So I've definitely felt like that was like an invasion of privacy. And she, like when we made that eye contact, it was like the realization, her realization, that I'm having a realization that you look a little obsessed. When I look up, I looked back down, took my iPad, and flipped it over and went back to sleep. And that was the moment that I knew I had to leave. You know, it's not paranoia. It's not me thinking that someone has malicious intent. It is me at this point, you know, especially in my remission, understanding that like that something about me, my existence, and not knowing, like me having privacy, like valuing my privacy, like actually really bothered them. Like, you don't know anything about me. Like, I didn't tell you anything about me. You just see my belongings, okay? You can sense that you want to know my information. So that's when I decided that I needed to leave because my boundaries are not getting honored. So, you know, I keep telling men I'm not interested in speaking. I'm okay. I don't know if men think that this is charming to ask and pursue a woman who has told them no 2 and 3 times. But in this day and age, in the modern world, the first time a woman tells you no, that's no. There was also an issue with how long I spent in the bathroom, and the policy says no more than 25 minutes, so I made sure I spent my entire 25 minutes. My issue is, what's irrational to me is that if you know that if the light is on, the water is running, you still come and twist the knob and knock on the door and someone's in the shower. Best believe I'm not going to use a single minute over 25 minutes just because I'm going to stick to your policy. Just because I know how irrational people are with me. The thing is, be very, very familiar with policies wherever you go. Because someone will try to make up some type of a rationale as to why you can't exist in harmony in that space. When the truth is, they're just bothered. They're just a hater, right? You're just an opposite. You are my op. You are an opposite. You are me upside down, right? And it's looking like everybody's taking L's. Anybody who really who keeps fucking with me, you looking like you took an L. You look like you taking a big L, baby. Rendered to a dupe. Doodle face ass. A day in my life with PTSD. Oh my gosh. I was triggered today, and I feel that it was driven by harassment. This manager at this club keeps creating these irrational problems. Like, I just feel like in my experience, it's just, and I was reflecting on my way here, and I'm like, I showed prejudice because honestly at this point, it's how I feel about you. Every time I come into a group of these Latin people, it's always like prejudice against us, and you're like in my country. Like, I'm looking at you like, you came here for safety havens or better opportunities, and you have the nerve to like show prejudice? Like, and then like sometimes I'm like, maybe it's not even because of like my race. I just feel like sometimes it could just literally be that people will have a problem with my existence. So like, I put my dollar, so the fare is like $1, and so you're supposed to get like up to 2 rides with that. But sometimes when you you don't have your Q card with you, you can just like you know, transfer. So it's supposed to offer you like 2 transfers within like an hour or something. So I got off my first bus and got on my second bus, and y'all, the experience riding the metro in this city is so terrible, especially on this side of town. There's been so many times where I've been waiting for a bus. It's scheduled, 2, 3 buses are scheduled. None of them are showing up. The metro drivers are not properly securing the disability area, so it's always like a huge chaos when anyone's getting on the bus. There's a lot of fare evasion, including myself, because they don't have a proper fare system and they don't have a proper disability process for getting reduced fare. So I just feel like it is really, really hard for me to function on this. Like, my transportation is such an issue right now. I get on the bus after my second transfer, and of course, it's an older black woman that clearly didn't fulfill in their life, wanting to project their issues with my existence, me existing in radical peace and security within myself, looking contented and well put together and well spoken. I said, oh, I'm just transferring. I said, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Stop making irrational excuses for your lack of comprehension. Your issues are not my fucking fault. I don't project my insecurities onto other people. I go and isolate myself and figure it the fuck out. So, what I'm learning is that bitches will make up a fight for no reason. So that irrational behavior drove me crazy. I can't understand why you're mad. Why you decided to be in opposite. I had a very drunk day. This bottle was like full. And a group of people attacked me on the bus, on the train today. I was sleeping and the next thing you know, I literally closed my eyes for like 2 minutes. I promise you, it was no longer than 120 seconds. And someone literally started harassing me and wanted to argue, would not stop. And then I informed them of their harassment. And then they eventually was like, okay, chill out. I'm not even like that. And trying to feel on me and shit. It was crazy, but it's nothing new that I've experienced in my life where a bunch of irrational people will like band together and enable each other's like irrationality. Like, I'm never going to sit with a group of people who's not making sense. If you're not making sense, bro, like, I literally cannot.
No stylist, I don't do what please. I got money, bitch, I'm needy. All honest, dripping is 60. Might pop that pussy like freely. No mileage, boy, you can't touch this. No bodies, boy, you ain't function. Fuck more islands, whipping them Porsches. Run shit, and your nigga endorse it. Can't touch this. My bitch, we be on that fuck shit. Cause that's hating this.